Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this channel as E-Square Training Consultants, and in this video we would be seeing the second lesson of averages. So this video focuses more on questions based out of finding out averages when adding and removing items in that. So as we all know, average is nothing else but sum of all the items divided by the number of items. So we would be using this concept in order to find or use the shortcuts to find when items has been added and removed. So here addition and removal of items is given by these two new hints, which says when new items is being added, it is a plus or minus 1 plus n by n into x, and when new items are removed, it is a plus or minus 1 minus n by n into x. So the only difference is this here. So if the number of items is being added, it is plus, and if the number of items is being removed, it is minus. Now A is the original average that will be given in the question, or we may have to find accordingly we can solve. And n, capital N, is the number of total original number of items. Small n is the number of items which has been added or removed, and x is by which the average has been increased or decreased. So if the average is increased, we'll go with A plus, and if the average is decreased, we'll go with A minus. So with this hint, let's go to the questions. Initially, we would solve this question by using the conventional method, and the same question will be solved by using the shortcut. So let's see how much time we are going to save. So the question reads, the average age of 40 students in a class is 15 years. So as we know, average is sum of all the items divided by the number of items. So this 15 is going to take us in this way. So this 15 is nothing else but the total age of all the 40 students of the class divided by the total number of students, which is 40. So this is 0 here, right? Now from which you can calculate the total age of all the 40 students, which is again the cross multiplication of, or just the multiplication of 15 and 40. So 15 into 40 is going to give us 600. Let us go to the second statement. When 10 new students are admitted. So now the total, the strength of the class becomes 50. The average is being increased by 0.2. So now the new average is 15.2. From 15 it has been increased to 0.2. So 15.2. That will be equal to the total age of 50 students divided by the total number of students, which is 50. Now again we can easily calculate the total age of 50 students will be equal to the product of 15.2 and 50, and that's going to give us 760. So now we know the total age of 50 students, the total age of all the 50 students of a class is 760, and the total age of all the 40 students of a class is 600. So we can easily calculate the total age of the 10 new students who's been admitted. That is again the difference between 760 and 600, and that's going to give us 160. The required average is nothing else but the average age of the new students, that is new 10 students who's been added. So average age of all the 10 new students who's been added is the total age of all the 10 students, which is 160, divided by the total number of students, which is 10. So that again gives us 16. So the required average is 16, which is option B. So this will be the usual conventional method by which we have been solving for years. Now let us go for the shortcut and solve the same problem. So the same question is here. And this question says the average age of 40 students in a class is 15 years, and now 10 new students are admitted. So the first thing that we have to look at is it has been admitted. So we can categorize the hint as a plus or minus 1 plus n by n into x. So as in the previous slides, I had explained A is this is nothing else but average age of the new 10 students. That is the required average directly is given by A plus or minus 1 plus n by n into x, where A is the original average, n is the original number of students, small n is the number of students who's been admitted, and x is by which it has been increased or decreased. So since it is increased by 0.2, we will just go with plus. We will not consider minus at all. So A is the original average, which is 15. Now plus 1 plus the original number of students is 40, and the number of students who's been admitted newly is 10. So 40 divided by 10. 40 divided by 10 into x. X is again by which has been increased. So this is 0.2. So now if we are to calculate, 40 by 10 is 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 into 0.2 is 1. And 1 plus 15 is 16. So we directly get the answer in just one step. So the basic differences is both the time management as well as the space management by using this hint. Let's go for the next question and solve by using the hint directly. So here the average salary of 15 teachers is 4,500. So 4,500 is the average. This is capital A. N is the number of teachers, original number of teachers. 3 teachers left the school. So small n is 3 here and left the school. So number of items is being removed. So my formula reduces to A plus or minus 1 minus n by n into x. Since it is the number of items has been removed, so it is 1 minus n by n into x. And it is dropped by 175. So it is dropped again. So this is going to be A minus. So let me put the values directly. So this is 4,500, 4,500. I'm going to take minus because it's dropped. Since it is dropped, it is minus 1 minus n. Capital N is 15 and small n is 3. So 15 by 3 into 175. 175. So now we can easily calculate for 4,500 minus 4,500 minus 15 by 3 is just 5. 1 minus 5 is minus 4. Minus 4 into 175 is going to give us just a second. So 15 by 3 is 5. 1 minus 5 is minus 4. Minus 4 into 175 is minus 700. Now 4,500 minus of minus 700. So minus of minus 700. That is again 5,200. Okay, so 5,200 is the average salary of 3 teachers who left the school, and we are supposed to find the total salary of the teachers. So the total number of teachers is 3. The total salary will be, see that the total salary of all the 3 teachers will be average salary, which is 5,200, into the number of teachers who left the school, which is 3. So this is 15,600 and it is option D. Got it? So let's move to the next question and solve using the same strategy. So here again there are 50 boys in a class. Their average weight is 45. When one boy leaves the class, the average reduces by 100. So it is again leave and it is reduces. So it is reduced as well as the boy leaves. So since it is reduced as well as the boy leaves, it is A minus. This minus is just because it's reduced. 1 minus, and this minus is because one boy leaves. So n by n into x. So 45 is the average. So 45 is the value of A minus of 1 minus 50 by 1 is just 50. So I'll write 50 as such, and it has been reduced by 100 grams, which is 0.1. Right? So 45 1 minus 50 is minus 49. Minus 49 into 0.1 is minus 4.9. So I can directly take 45 minus of minus 4.9, and this is 45 minus of minus 4.9 is 45 plus 4.9, and that is 49.9. So since we do not have this option, the correct answer will be none of the above. I hope this hint would literally save your time in terms of calculating averages when it comes to addition and removal of items. Thank you so much for watching.